Hello again and welcome to Glitch and Grow. Thank you for joining. Today we're going to take a deep dive into digital transformation. Did you know that 70% of digital transformations fail to meet their objectives? Despite massive investments and countless hours of planning, most organizations fall short. Why is that? What separates the successful 30% from those who struggle? Today, we'll uncover the key reasons behind these failures and how you can ensure your transformation succeeds. We're going to explore the common pitfalls and crucial elements that often get overlooked. Let's talk about people. Technology might be the engine of digital transformation, but people are the drivers. If the drivers don't understand where they're going, your transformation journey will be bumpy. You can implement the most sophisticated software, but if your team doesn't embrace it, it will all be for nothing. Too often, organizations focus on the what and the how of digital transformation without addressing the why. Why are we doing this? How will it benefit our employees, our customers, our organization? When people understand the why, they're far more likely to embrace change and become advocates for the transformation. It starts with clear, consistent communication. From the C-suite to the front lines, everyone needs to understand the vision, the goals, and their role in achieving them. But communication alone isn't enough. You need to equip your people with the knowledge and skills they need to thrive in this new digital landscape. When you empower your employees and involve them in the process, you unlock the true potential of digital transformation. Imagine a rowing team preparing for a race. The rowers are strong and capable, the boat is top of the line, but something's amiss. The coxswain, the leader responsible for steering and setting the pace, is sending mixed signals. Some rowers are pulling harder, some are slowing down, and the boat is veering off course. This is what happens when there's a lack of leadership alignment in a digital transformation. You can have the best talent and the right technology, but without a united leadership team, your efforts will be fragmented. Leadership alignment is about more than just agreeing on a shared vision. It's about translating that vision into concrete goals, defining clear roles, and establishing metrics to track progress. Leaders need to champion the transformation, model the desired behaviors, and communicate consistently with their teams. When leaders are aligned, they create a sense of clarity and purpose that cascades throughout the organization. Chapter 3: Neglecting Culture. The invisible force. Let's talk about culture. It's the unwritten rules, the shared beliefs, the unspoken expectations that shape how people behave. Culture can be an organization's greatest asset or its biggest liability, especially when it comes to digital transformation. Imagine trying to plant a delicate flower in a bed of rocks. No matter how much you water it, it's unlikely to thrive because the environment is all wrong. The same goes for digital transformation. If you try to implement new technologies without addressing the underlying culture, your efforts are likely to wither and die. A culture that fosters successful digital transformation embraces change, values experimentation, and encourages risk-taking. Creating this kind of culture takes time and effort. It's about celebrating those who embrace change and providing support to those who struggle to adapt. Culture isn't something you can impose from the top down. It needs to be nurtured and allowed to evolve organically. Chapter 4: Underestimating Change Management, Navigating the Human Side of Transformation. Digital transformation is more than just a technology upgrade. It's a profound shift that impacts every facet of an organization, especially its people. Many organizations stumble because they underestimate the human side of change. They focus on the technical aspects but neglect the emotional and psychological impact on their employees. Change can be unsettling, triggering fear, resistance, and uncertainty. Without a well-defined change management strategy, these emotions can derail even the most well-intentioned initiatives. Effective change management requires empathy, communication, and a deep understanding of human behavior. It's about guiding people through the transition, addressing their concerns, and providing the support they need to adapt. Start by clearly communicating the why behind the transformation. Establish feedback loops to gather input, address concerns, and make adjustments. Provide ample training and support to equip employees with the skills they need. Recognize and celebrate successes to maintain momentum and boost morale. Chapter 5: The 17% Solution. Unlocking the ROI of digital transformation. We've talked about the challenges and pitfalls of digital transformation. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Successful digital transformation isn't just possible, it's 100% achievable, and the rewards can be significant. Research shows that companies that get it right can achieve an impressive 17% ROI or higher in under 3 years. 17% might not seem huge, but in today's business markets, it's significant. So, how do you unlock this benchmark? It starts with understanding that digital transformation isn't a one-size-fits-all proposition. It's about taking a holistic approach, considering not just the technology, but also the people, culture, and leadership required to drive meaningful change. Focus on the why behind the transformation, communicate it clearly, and empower your people to become active participants in the journey. Your digital transformation starts now. Is your organization ready to beat the odds? Are you ready to join the ranks of the successful 30%? Digital transformation is a journey, not a destination. It requires a clear vision, a commitment to change, and a willingness to embrace new ways of thinking and working. But most importantly, it requires putting your people at the heart of the transformation. Let's work together to ensure your transformation doesn't just survive, but thrives. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.